Hello everyone. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to download custom fonts to your Vectric software. So you can see inside of your Vectric software, when you open up one of the text tools, you will have a drop-down list for all the different text that's installed on your computer. And it's important to note that these fonts do not come from Vectric. These come from your actual computer. So everyone's list is going to be different. So in order to download custom fonts, you have to download them externally. So we're going to go to some websites. And this one here is my favorite. It's called thefont.com. And I'll link all these down below in the description. So you can see you can select a category up at the top. You can search for a font, or you can just find some recently added fonts here. Another website you can use is called Font Squirrel. This one's very similar. And then another one just like that is called fontspace.com. So all these websites are pretty similar. They may just have different selections. And then also Google has their own Google Fonts. So you can find fonts on here as well. And some of these you can actually type in what you want to visualize. So you can see, if you type in learn your CNC, you can see on the screen what each font would look like in the text that you want to use. And then when you find the font you want, let's say it was this one, just click on this and you can download it right at the top here. But whenever you download a font from online, you want to check the license for the font and you want to make sure that you can use it for commercial use. Sometimes they're only for personal use. So in that case, you would only be able to use it for making projects for friends or family. If you plan on selling projects, you want to make sure you could access the commercial license. And you can see if we go to thefont.com, a lot of these in the corner say free for personal use. And then they usually have an option to either donate or purchase the font from the author. So let's say, for instance, we wanted this font here, Cocoa Sharp. You can just click on the font. You can visualize what it would look like, as well as you can type in the preview here. So we can type in our custom text and then click submit. And you'll see exactly what it would look like. So if you like the font, then you can click download. And then depending on your browser, it may appear at the bottom or up at the top. And you'll see it'll download as a zip file. So you want to open up your download folder. Then you want to extract the zip file. So to do that, you got to right click, then click extract all, and then click extract. That will unzip the file. So now that first file that we downloaded, we can actually delete that after we unzip it. So with this unzip file, you can open it up. And then in here, you may see several different font options. And that's because this particular font has different size fonts. You can see it has extra light, light, regular, bold, extra bold, and heavy. So you can either install all of them or just install the ones you want. So let's say we wanted this Cocoa Sharp Heavy. So you'd have to find that in here where it says Cocoa Sharp Heavy. And then they also have italic ones down here as well. So just decide which one you want. Then right click on the one you want. Let's say we wanted this one. Then click install. If you're using multiple users on your computer, you can also click install for all users. I'm just going to click install. And this will install onto your computer. So now this font should be in the list of fonts within our Vectric software. So let's check it out. Now you'll see if you try to look for it right now, with the text tool still open, you're not going to find it in this list. You can come down to the C's and there's no font in the list here with the Cocoa Sharp. So in order to refresh this list, you have to close down this tool and then open it back up, and that will refresh your list. Now we can drop this down and you can actually type the letter C, and that will go down to your letter C's here. And then it is right here, Cocoa Sharp Trial Heavy. So now you can select it, type in your text, and there you go. That's how you could install custom fonts onto your Vectric software. And if you have any questions, just let me know.